Prince William and Prince Harry have once again put aside their differences to walk side by side in a procession taking Queen Elizabeth's coffin to Westminster Abbey, London, for her funeral service. It was a solemn walk from Westminster Hall, where Queen Elizabeth has been lying in state since September 14, to the Abbey, where the funeral will get underway at 11 a.m. local time, on September 19. Watch the video above. Harry and William walk together at Queen's funeral. For more royal family related news and videos, check out Royal Family. While William wore his military regalia, Harry, as a non-working royal, was dressed in a traditional mourning suit. While both remained poker-faced, walking stiff and upright, Prince Andrew and King Charles were openly crying as their march was soundtracked by bagpipes and drums. Prince William, Prince of Wales, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex and Peter Phillips arrive at Westminster Abbey for the state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. Credit: Chris Jackson/Getty Images. Prince William, Prince of Wales, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex and Peter Phillips arrive at Westminster Abbey. Credit: Chris Jackson/Getty Images. Prior to the lying in state procession last week, the last time William and Harry had walked like this in such a solemn ceremony was at the funeral of their mother, Princess Diana, in 1997. Harry was just 12 years old and William only 15 at the time. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, arrives at Westminster Abbey ahead of the Queen's funeral. Credit: Christopher Furlong/Getty Images. King Charles III and Anne, Princess Royal at Westminster Abbey for the state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. Credit: Christopher Furlong/Getty Images. King Charles III once again led his family in marching behind the Queen's coffin, which was transported on a 123-year-old gun carriage towed by 98 Royal Navy sailors, a tradition dating back to Queen Victoria's time. Prince Philip and Prince Harry can be seen walking behind the Queen's coffin. Credit: Emilio Morinati/APA. Pensive-looking Prince Harry can be seen standing to the right, with Prince Andrew behind him. Credit: Emilio Morinati/AP. The carriage left Westminster Hall at 10:44 a.m. for its short journey to Westminster Abbey. Joining King Charles, William and Harry in the royal procession behind the Queen's coffin were Edward, the Earl of Wessex, Andrew, the Duke of York, Anne, the Princess Royal, Peter Phillips, Princess Anne's son, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Duke of Gloucester and the Earl of Snowdon. King Charles III ahead of the state funeral on September 19, 2022 in London, England. Photo by Joe Marr/Getty Images. Credit: Joe Marr/Getty Images. The procession also included several members of the royal household, including the Queen's private secretary, Master of the Household, Equerry, and Treasurer. Crowds lined the brief route from Westminster Hall to Westminster Abbey, where inside, some 2,000 dignitaries had gathered for the historic funeral service. Mourners along the Mall ahead of the state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II on September 19. Credit: Dan Kitwood/Getty Images. Guests and officials take their places prior to the coffin of Queen Elizabeth II being carried into Westminster Abbey for her funeral. Credit: Frank Augstein/AP. While Harry and William united to walk to Westminster Abbey, their wives, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and Catherine, Princess of Wales, travelled to the church in separate cars, according to royal protocol. Meghan travelled with Sophie, Countess of Wessex, while Kate travelled with Camilla, Queen Consort. Much had been made in recent days over the ruling that Harry could not wear his military uniform during the procession that took Queen Elizabeth's coffin to Westminster Hall on September 14. Members of the royal family behind the Queen's coffin during the ceremonial procession. Credit: Getty Images. Prince Andrew was similarly not allowed to wear his military uniform for the lying in state procession, but had been given special permission to wear it during a vigil held around the Queen's coffin by her children on the weekend. That caused a furor among some when it was revealed that Prince Harry and the Queen's other grandchildren would also hold a vigil, but Harry would not be allowed to wear military regalia. King Charles then overturned the decision, allowing Harry, who served in Afghanistan, to wear his military clothing. Prince William, the Prince of Wales, Right, and Prince Harry attend the vigil of the Queen's grandchildren in Westminster Hall. Credit: Aaron Chown/AP. But the military uniform ban has been reinforced for the funeral, which decrees that only working members of the royal family can don their military regalia. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan stepped away from royal duties and moved to Canada, then the United States, in 2020. Wild theory erupts about King Charles' bodyguards. Mind blown during the lying-in-state procession and service, Harry showed just how much his late grandmother meant to him, putting his hand to his brow in a heartbreaking gesture of sadness. Harry appeared to have had a special relationship with the Queen, despite the turmoil that ensued after he and Meghan stepped back from the royal family. An emotional Prince Harry at Westminster Hall. Credit: Christopher Furlong/Getty Images. He named his daughter Lilibet in reference to Elizabeth's childhood nickname. In a statement on September 12, 4 days after the Queen's death, Harry wrote of his sorrow. "Granny, while this final parting brings us great sadness, I am forever grateful for all of our first meetings, from my earliest childhood memories with you, to meeting you for the first time as my Commander-in-Chief, to the first moment you met my darling wife and hugged your beloved great-grandchildren," he wrote in an emotional statement posted to his Archul website. "Strangers who hit it off after meeting and queue to see the Queen make funeral plans. I cherish these times shared with you, and the many other special moments in between. You are already sorely missed, not just by us, but by the world over. Thank you for your commitment to service. Thank you for your sound advice. Thank you for your infectious smile." Queen Elizabeth II with Prince Harry at Windsor Castle on May 18, 2019. Credit: Getty Images. "We, too, smile knowing that you and Grandpa are reunited now, and both together in peace," he added, referencing her husband of 73 years Prince Philip, who died last year. Prince William told mourners outside Queen Elizabeth's Sandringham estate that the September 14 procession had been a sad reminder of his mother Diana's funeral. Prince William told a woman sympathizing with him at Sandringham that the procession had been very difficult and had reminded him of walking behind his mother's coffin, Royals reporter Richard Palmer revealed. Coverage of the Queen's funeral continues on Channel 7 and 7+. Unusual detail for Harry and Meghan in funeral seating plan uncovered. Play video. Final person to see the Queen lying in state. Final person to see the Queen lying in state. Final person to see the Queen lying in state. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.